This is the Chevy Colorado ZR2. This is a truck that has everything you want, but don't really need. Which is why you're going to want to buy it. It's a mid-sized truck that packs big-time punch, especially off-road. The beating heart of this beast is a 3.6-liter V6 engine that produces 308 horsepower and 275 foot-pounds of torque. At times I feel like the truck could use a little bit more power, but what Chevrolet is doing here is trying to find a happy medium between low-end torque, high-end performance, and off-road capabilities, while still delivering good fuel economy. And they've really done a good job of doing that. The ZR2 is equipped with Multimatic's dynamic suspension spool valve dampers. They are more responsive and are more tunable than traditional shocks and allow the ZR2 to run at high speeds on dirt. And they provide better stability on uneven surfaces like big rocks. The dampers also provide improved handling on the street and a surprisingly smooth ride. With the Colorado, Chevrolet really has a niche carved out in this truck segment. It's a great size. It's a little bit lower than, say, a Silverado or a Ford F-150, but you don't really give up anything. There's still lots of cargo space. There's a back seat where you can carry passengers with plenty of comfort. It gets great fuel economy with the V6 engine, so it's really kind of a no compromises mid-sized truck. The suspension is probably the most important part of this truck. It performs off-road just as it needs to, but it makes the truck a civilized beast in the city. The ride is smooth and quiet. Yes, it's quiet, even though the giant off-road Goodyear tires have big knobby treads designed to grip in snow and mud. Tire technology has come a long way. Today's high-end mud, snow, and off-road tires will not vibrate and shake and buzz on pavement the way you might expect. The truth is, most people who buy this truck will spend most of their time driving on pavement, not dirt. And fortunately, Chevy has created a truck that you can easily live with day to day while driving around town. It's okay on the highway, too. The only real complaint we have is that the 8-speed transmission is not well suited for long highway trips. The gearing is set up for low-end torque mainly, so it tends to shift a lot up and down, especially between 45 and 60 miles per hour. It downshifts a lot, even on mild hills, and wants to run in lower gears, which means the engine revs higher than we would like at highway speeds much of the time. I mean, this is a truck, but today's trucks are so much better than the way they used to be. This thing rides just about as well as a lot of minivans. It was no doubt difficult for the engineers at General Motors to find a happy median between the need for off-road low-end torque and high-end performance when setting up the gearing. Overall, it's a pretty well-balanced truck, and once I drove it for an entire week, I actually kind of got used to it. And so I think, in the long run, it's a truck that I would really, really like to own. There is a diesel engine option which has even more low-end torque, but only has 191 horsepower. Towing capacity is 5,000 pounds, regardless of which engine you choose. Payload is about 1,100 pounds, and we got about 17 to 18 miles per gallon on average with our test ZR2. Inside, our test vehicle was very well equipped with 4-way powered driver and passenger seats and steering wheel audio controls. So this thing has a great infotainment system. Your climate controls are right here. You have your Bluetooth, your audio controls, great stereo in it, lots of bass, and you've got OnStar available to you if you want it, and navigation as well. So this thing is really decked out. Yeah, it's a truck, but it's equipped like a luxury car in a lot of ways. You can choose different driving modes, and StabiliTrack will help ensure you maintain control on dirt, snow, ice, and slippery pavements. It's a full 90 millimeters wider than the regular Colorado pickup. Those rims are 17s, wrapped in beefy 31-inch Goodyears. If you live in an area that gets a lot of snow, the ZR2 might come in handy. If you're on a farm or spend a lot of time in construction sites or driving in fields, this truck is for you. For most people, though, this is a truck packed with a lot of performance and features that are extremely cool but aren't truly needed. Doesn't matter, though. It's all stuff you want. Because trucks aren't just about utility, they're also about fun. Which is why the ZR2 is SST approved. Rick Walker, SST Car Show News.